It's Monday, which means it's time to learn about another one of the backyard birds here in Chattanooga. Today I will show you some videos of house wrens. Did you know that attracting wrens to your garden is a great way to minimize insects without harsh chemicals? Wrens forage closer to the ground, and they help control insect population in my garden and my yard. House wrens are small brown birds that blend in, so they are oftentimes difficult to photograph, and they are kind of plain, so they are sometimes overlooked in bird watching. Even though they are little, they are very aggressive and territorial. They have been known to go to nests built by other bird species, puncture the eggs, remove and kill the young, and remove the nest. Then they replace the nest with twigs to keep other birds from building nests. They can be a major cause for nest failure for birds like bluebirds and chickadees, but they aren't the only species that does this in the backyard. You'd be surprised what's going on in your backyard. I've had comments from viewers on previous videos on how they would get rid of house wrens if they had them in their yard. A house wren is a native bird and they are protected. They're protected by the Federal Migratory Bird Treaty Act. Therefore, it is against the law to get rid of them. All woodpeckers and birds native to North America are protected by this act. This doesn't mean you can't hunt birds. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service sets hunting regulations that allows the hunting of certain species during specific seasons. For example, doves have a season that they can be hunted, and I have doves in my backyard. I see a lot of mourning doves. They will sit in my feeders and they will eat all of my seed. But in my backyard, I just watch, observe, photograph, and video the birds. You may see me with a water hose trying to chase off stray cats. I added baffles, raised the bird feeders to protect the feeders from the cats. These cats have been hanging around my garden, knocking over flowers and plants, and hiding out as they hunt birds. They are hunters, and they are there to catch a bird. I have a video from one of my camera feeders that shows a cat eating a finch. I have not posted this video, but when I see things like this, I do things to try to protect the birds from attack. I've moved that feeder. I've added an extension to the pole to make the feeder higher, so hopefully that cat can't get to it again. But this is nature. It isn't always cute and fuzzy. I've seen the bones of squirrels from where a hawk got it. There's all sorts of things going on behind the scenes in your backyard, and it's probably best you don't know about it. But if you get a chance to watch house wrens in your backyard, you will see that they are entertaining. This year, Steve bought me 2 bird houses from the Chattanooga Bluebird Society, and we installed outdoor blink cameras in them. And it was fascinating watching the birds hatch and fledge the nest. In one of the bluebird houses, we ended up with 5 baby bluebirds. The other house, we had a house wren couple, and they made a nest. We ended up with 4 baby house wrens. It was fun watching the house wrens because they build their nest totally different than the bluebirds. They pile twigs into a fort-like structure. They lay their eggs down in the fort, and the male and female, they work together. The male hangs out on top of the house or nearby, keeping an eye out for the predators. I have a video from last year that will be included in this video of a house wren protecting the nest from a red-bellied woodpecker. You need to watch that. It was pretty fascinating to watch. Well, that's all I'm going to talk about right now. You can go on my webpage if you want to read more details about this cute bird. You can also check out my Instagram where I post photos and bird videos. The links are in the video description. Thanks so much for stopping by, and y'all have a very blessed week.